How much do you need every month to live in the Dominican Republic? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If you like Dominican culture, learning how to cook some Dominican food, learning a little Spanish and a little fashion, you are in the right place, so welcome. So go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you would like to support my channel, go ahead and join the Patreon page. And on today's video, we are discussing how much it will cost you every month to live in the Dominican Republic. Now, keep in mind, this is average cost, no exact numbers. And this is based on that you will live a comfortable life, not barely getting by or living in extravagance. So let's start with rent. The average rent in the Dominican Republic is about 20,000 pesos, which is pretty much about $400. You can find a decent apartment in a decent neighborhood for about this amount. Now, depending on the neighborhood, you can go as low at $300 and high as a $500. Anything below $300, you will be living in a typical Dominican neighborhood. Some examples of the neighborhood that you can live for this amount of money are Gascue, Los Prados, Los Restauradores. Like I mentioned in my previous video, different types of Dominican neighborhood. If you missed that video, click right here. Now the next expense is utility. The utility can run you between 1,500 pesos to 2,000 pesos. That is pretty much between $30 to $40. Now, the debt that we charge in the Dominican Republic is the low-income neighborhood pay less than the high-income neighborhood. For example, two people that use the same usage of utility can pay either more or less depending on the neighborhood that you live. I'm basing this cost that when you will run your AC just at night when you go to sleep. Now, if you're trying to run your AC all day long, you can go as high as 5,000 pesos for utility. That is pretty much about $100. The next expense will be the water bill. Typically, if you live in an apartment, the water will be included in your rent. Now, if you live in a house, you will be receiving a separate bill. I don't know anybody right now that live in a house that can give me an exact number, but water in the Dominican Republic is very cheap. You will be paying about 200 to 300 pesos, less than $8. The next expense will be phone, cable, and internet. We call that triple play. And when I say phone, I mean house phone. Yes, there's still many houses in the Dominican Republic that still have landline phone. And the reason why is because it's still a lot of older people, they don't have cell phone, they just have a landline in the house. And other reason is because people, they have kids, they have somebody to watch their kids at home, they prefer to have a phone in the house, that way they can check on their kids. And how the triple play works is can go as low as 1,300 pesos, which is about $25, and that includes 200 minutes and 67 channels. And as high as 2,400 pesos, which is about $47, and that includes 500 minutes and 250 channels. And yes, the phone line in the Dominican Republic works by minutes. When you run out of minutes, ain't no more talking. This means that you will be able to receive calls, but you won't be able to dial out when you run out of minutes. You can have those services separately if you want to, but typically combos are better deals. And the companies that offer these services are Claro and Altis. The next expense will be cell phone services. And over there, the companies that offer their services are Viva, Claro, and Altis. And we have different types of services. The first one would be prepaid phone. Without, you will have no monthly payments, and you can just recharge your phone with a phone card. We call that recargas. Now, if you're trying to get a monthly plan, it can go as low as 399 pesos, which is less than $10, and you can get 100 minutes per month and free nights and weekend. And you can go high at 5,000 pesos, which is about $100, and you can get unlimited minute and unlimited internet, and you can have free roaming to US and Canada. The next expense will be cooking gas. If you didn't know, the Dominican Republic is so run by gas, no electric. And the gas is about 98 pesos per gallon, which is about $1.80. And most people use 50 pounds tank, which is more flexible to carry out when you have to buy and recharge your tank. And it depends how much you cook, it can last you pretty much about a month or a month and a half. Like for example, my mom cooked twice per day and it lasts her about a month. The next expense will be transportation. There are many ways that you can get around to the city in the Dominican Republic. We have the metro, we have public bus that we call guaguas, we have public cars, we have taxi, we have Uber and motoconcho. We have the metro, which is 25 pesos per ride. Now if you buy the cars that they have, which you can recharge for a week or for a whole month, it will cost you less. And the metro takes you to certain parts of the city. Then we have the guaguas, which is public buses, which is 25 pesos per ride. And that can take you to the whole city, but you need to take different buses depending where you go to different points. And the public cars are also 25 pesos per ride. The taxi ride will be minimum of 300 pesos, which is about $6, doesn't matter where you're going. Uber ride have an average 150 pesos, which is about $3. And that's what I recommend to take Uber. Also, if you're taking an Uber, make sure that you're taking that is the same color and the same driver. They use a lot in the Dominican Republic where they be switching cars, so just make sure that when you're using Uber, it's the same car and the same driver. And motoconchos are 50 pesos per ride. I usually recommend to take motoconchos unless that you are taking short distance, but long distance they are very dangerous. Now, if you're trying to buy a car in the Dominican Republic, the gallon of gas is about 288 pesos, which is about $4.50. Yes, $4.50. The gallon of gasoline in the Dominican Republic is very expensive. And another expense is if you like to eat out in a typical Dominican restaurant, you can spend about 250 pesos, which is about $5. And a traditional restaurant, you can spend between 500 pesos and 1,000 pesos, which is between $10 to $20. So guys, this average about $650 per month, and that even includes $75 for transportation. Now, that doesn't include food and entertainment. That will depend on you, and you will have to add this cost to your budget. With this amount, you can live pretty much anywhere in the Dominican Republic. And if you have any questions of the cost of living in the Dominican Republic, you can send me an email or leave a comment down below. And that is all what I have today. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.